got into nursing. I worked in the lab as a lab tech for about 14 years, and I really liked that work. I liked the medical aspect. However, the patient care, the direct patient care, the patient impact that I was able to have was very little. A lot of behind the scenes type stuff, and go into a patient's room and, all right, we'll see you later. We'll go test your blood, or we'll go find out what's going on inside, but that was it. So after much discussion and with my family, with my wife and stuff, I decided to go back to school for nursing so I could have that interaction. I could have that greater impact on someone's life, on someone's health. I would like to be an RN because there's a lot more opportunities. There's a lot more opportunities in it for career advancement, for impact on people's lives, and that's the big one for me. Being an LPN, there's a lot of limitations, both in what I'm allowed to do, where I can work, what I can do, all that sort of thing. And there's a lot of limitations in the amount of knowledge I have and the amount of experience and such. But when it comes down to it, a lot of times the day-to-day work is pretty much the exact same as the RN. There are different responsibilities, different aspects, but a lot of it is the exact same. So the only difference really being payday, and that there is a major difference there. So I want to advance and get my RN so that I can advance in these different areas career-wise and financially, but also I want to continue to learn, continue to get better, continue to advance my knowledge base so that I can help my patients all the better. And wherever that leads me, but I want to continue to grow, continue to learn, continue to gain that knowledge that I need. A campus-based program is very nice in that it's all structured, it's all laid out. You know what you have to do, when you have to do it, all this. But it takes up so much time. Like back in LPN school or LVN school, my wife and I had just had our first child, and it was very time-consuming. Going straight from clinicals over to pick up my daughter, and then my wife gets home, and it's kind of crazy. And the amount of hours I was able to work during that time was very little. So it was a lot of very long days, but it was worth it. However, with this program, or with a campus-based program, it's nice in that I can choose how fast I go. I can choose when I study. I can choose when I take my test. So I can spend the time with my family. I can still be a dad. I can still be a husband. I can still enjoy those things. Whereas, if my daughter had to dance something and it was on a test day and in a campus, I really would be without a choice. Whereas I can decide, okay, this is when I'm going to take this test, and I'm going to do it. What I like about the modules is you get all the material right up front. I know what I have it in my hand, and so I know what I'm going to be tested on right up front, the whole thing, everything here. And then I can go through it at my pace. So if there's a section that I've already taken a class like this, or I've already taken this class, I can skim through that and go at my pace. I don't have to, stop and take a test on something I already know. I can move on to the next thing, the next section of the book, the next section of the module or whatever, take my time on the areas that I need to focus on. So I really like that. But if you just focus on your goal, your long-term goal, and you have the support behind you, it helps drive you. If you're just focused on the short-term goal, such as I want to go here or there this weekend, or I really want to go do this right now, it's going to be easy to put that module off to the side and not worry about it. Whereas if you keep your long-term goal in focus, you'll get it done. You'll finish because you're working toward your goal, not your right now.